So it's not the warmest of days, and I have set off later than I intended, but I'm out. So if you're not from this area and you plan to walk around here, I've started off on Old Kiln Lane, which is just over there, and there's a pub there called the Bob Smithy Inn, which does nice food and stuff for when you get back. First couple of kilometres is going to be on the roads, and then head out over that direction, over the hills. So now hook a left onto Edge Lane and a little bit more roads, and now we've got a bit of a climb. So as a road cyclist myself, that's never a good thing to see. If you don't know about that, that of course means that somebody has been killed here, and it wasn't Elvis Presley. I can remember this happening a few years ago now. Guy was hit by, I think, a unlicensed and uninsured driver. Found out about the guy, a young family, had a young family, 2 young kids. He's come out for a ride on his bike, and some scumbag, uninsured, unlicensed driver has knocked him off and killed him. I mean, it'll never bring the guy back, and his kids are going to grow up without a dad, his wife and husband, but hopefully the guy responsible is, well, will spend many years in prison. But knowing our criminal justice system, well, more than likely not. Okay, so now on to Burnt Edge Lane. So coming off the roads now, shortly these tracks are going to get, well, they're going to turn into like small footpaths, and then we'll be out heading over there. Looks a bit bleak, but not a problem. Only a short one today. I think it's about 12 kilometres or something. This, I should have come out a lot earlier. The route I had planned for today was about 20, I think, but yeah, I should have got out earlier. I went to the gym, did some weights, did a bit of high intensity interval training, got back home, had something to eat. It took me ages to get all my stuff together and get myself organised. Just one of them mornings. I was hoping to be up here about 9 o'clock, but after all that, it's like 11 by the time I finally park the car up. So I'm going to cut it a little short and do 12. I have planned this route out, got everything planned out and sent to the Garmin, and now we're out onto paths. But talking of Garmin, yesterday I ordered a new watch, so I ordered myself the Garmin Fenix 8. I've ordered the 43mm one, so whenever that turns up, I'll do a video on that, and then I will start putting that through its paces and letting you know what I think of that. So that will be to replace the Forerunner. You just about see it. That'll be to replace the Forerunner I've been using the last couple of years. That's the Forerunner 945, I think that one is. I've had a Fenix before. I think I've had it was either the Fenix 3 or the Fenix 4, I can't remember. Anyway, I went on Forerunners for a couple of years, tried an Apple Watch, which in my opinion they're just absolutely shite, but that's my opinion. I went back to, I think it was the Garmin Forerunner 945. So yeah, going back to a Phoenix. Wind's picking up now and I can feel the temperature dropping, and I think we're going to be in for a bit of rain. But today I've got the Burgos Gore-Tex on and I've got my waterproof pants, so I'll be able to keep dry and warm. So I'm still on trails and paths, but just up there is a road, so I've got a couple of kilometres on the road if I needed to fill up on water, and I had my filter with me. I could fill up with water there, which I have done in the summers. So onto the road and then head up to Winter Hill. Okay, I should have looked at the route first, but that was a very, very short stretch on the road from like there to just over there. So yeah, very short section of road, and if you know the area, of course, there's the two lads over there. But we are now going to head out over onto the moors. It's a bit boggy underfoot, not too bad. Been up here when it's been a lot worse, so we'll head out over the moors. Check the map. All good. So there's the two lads over there, and you can't actually see Winter Hill today. Maybe we'll see it in a bit. It's leaking. It's sticky up here, and it is starting to drizzle a little bit, so I might stick the leggings on a bit. There are a couple of different routes, a couple of different ways you can get up to the two lads. You can come up the way I've just come, go up to it, back down the other side of it, and then back through part of what is Horwich. So there's a couple of different ways up to that. See some people up there, been nice and blustery up there for them. Check the map. Okay, all good. We go. Ground conditions so far so good. Someone's nicely put all these stones down for us and made a path. I did end up putting waterproof leggings on. My pants are starting to feel a bit damp, so I stuck that on. Oh, there it is. Just about to see it. Alright, okay, so I have got a bit of a rough section. I knew there was a bit along the road. Here it is. Oh, here comes the rain. So I've got a little bit on the road and then off the road and back out over in that direction. The wind is really starting to pick up here now, but on we go. Okay, so far so good. Just about make out the mast there. Check the map. Okay, all good. Heading out over into the moors, 2 more walkers down there, and I'm heading over to Dean Mills Reservoir, which I've been over near there before, and if I can find somewhere a bit sheltered I'll get something to eat and a coffee. I think today I'm on semolina and vegetables, so if I can find somewhere a bit sheltered out the wind I'll make some food. Okay, on we go. Okay, everything okay, about halfway there now, halfway around the route. Conditions are, well, as you can see, pretty misty. It is raining, very fine drizzle, so glad I put my leggings on when I did. Ground conditions okay, just a bit boggy at the I can't remember what they call them, fences where you've got to get through them. It always seems to be boggy at them, but other than that ground conditions have been okay. The wind's cold wind, but still okay. I've been up here in a lot worse than this. I've been up here in like hailstone and gale force winds, so I suppose this is a nice day. Some good routes up here. Some really nice walks up this part of Bolton. Quick check the map. I'll check the map for a bit. Yeah, we're all good. I've got a bit of a sharp bend coming up, and then I'll find myself a bit of shelter and have some food. Okay, so I found a nice sheltered place where I could have a brew and something to eat, but ooh, dead sheep. So I'll go over there. I've changed my mind, I'm just going to carry on. It's not a good spot after all. There's a dead sheep over there and it's covered in feces of all sorts of shapes and sizes, so I'll just carry on. Plenty of other walkers out here today. Pretty decent day actually. Bit of drizzle, bit of wind, but yeah, all good. So, along this route now, at some point, pretty close I think, I'm going to end up back on a road for a bit. What's happened here? Yeah, I'll end up on a road for a bit, and then back out over, I think back out over a section of moors again. yeah, sharp bend onto a road. Yeah, we're all good. Some kind of memorial here on Sunday, 6th of September 1806. 10,000 Boltonians marched by this spot to reclaim an ancient right of way over Winter Hill. So they went over there to reclaim the public right of way. Oh, right, okay. So I've got a bit of section of road now. Last time I came up here, I saw two people sat in the same seat of a car. Now, it wasn't moving, but it's still incredibly dangerous. So we'll follow this road for a bit, and then it's back onto the moors. That up there, if you can see them trees over there, that was the first bit of path that I walked along. So you just end up doing a loop all the way around by Winter Hill and then back down here. Someone commented in one of my videos that they'd never calibrated the compass on a Garmin GPS map and that they had never had a problem with it. Now, I got told by someone who has, a lot of experience of using them that you should always calibrate your compass before you set off on your route. So get to where you're going, reset your trip computer, and then calibrate your compass. I don't know. So anyone else out there using these units, do you calibrate your compass every time you use it, or have you never calibrated your compass and you don't have a problem? So let me know. Okay, back on paths and trails. It has started to drizzle a bit again, but right, so basically I'm coming back to where I started now. So along the way out, I came along a path over there, past those trees, and I've basically done a loop, and I'm coming back now to, well, I'll come back to, oh God, I can't remember the name of the road. I'm going to come back to a road. So the last section of the walk is going to be along the road. I didn't stop and have anything to eat. I've only been out a couple of hours, and I had a pretty big breakfast, loads of carbs and fruits and everything, so I'm all good. Glad I came out, glad I've come out and done it. Only a short one, only a couple of hours, but yeah, glad I've done it. Been stuck in a bit of a rut lately, been struggling to find motivation to do anything. I've not been running, not been out on my bike. I can just about manage to drag myself to the gym most mornings, so yeah, I've been struggling for motivation lately. There's been days where I should have been out walking, but yeah, just getting that, I don't know, getting that mood and just can't motivate myself to do anything. But coming round a bit now, so Nights are getting lighter. Source of water, if ever you're out here, nights are getting lighter, so hopefully soon they'll start getting out a lot more. Check of the map, still on course. Let's have a look at the trip computer. Okay, so I've got about 3 kilometres left, so yeah, not a bad little walk. So we're now entering Bergen Wood, part of the Northern Forest, and I'm along these like cobbly paths, which I don't like. I don't like this kind of surface, it wrecks me back. Still drizzling, wind's dropped a bit, and I don't know, it feels like the temperature's picked up a bit. I think I'm about 9-10 kilometres in now, I think, so a couple more to go. Looks like you can also get back that way. There is a path down there, so another time I come up here, I'll have a wander, see where that takes me. Rain picking up. I've had a look at the map, and I think I'm coming up to a road at the end of this. The end of this trail. I think that's the forest anyway. Not much of a forest, but trees nonetheless. Okay, so back on the roads, and this is Scout Road. Just over there you've got a car park. You can actually park on that car park and do some good walks around here. And over there, you just see it, there is a little thing there that does coffee and little bits of snacks and cakes and stuff, so you can go and get yourself a brew while you're up here. But we're nearing the end now. I've got about, I don't know, I must have a kilometre or two or something along this road, and then it's back to the car. There's Hedge Lane, so that's what I did the left at when I first started. So back on the roads now, and not long and we'll be back at the car. So yeah, at the end of this road there is a pub that does quite well. They do good food actually. Bob Smithy Inn, so you could grab yourself a bite to eat there. But that is pretty much that. If you want this route, let me know and I'll try and get it to you. Good walk. Short walk, but good walk. Enjoyed that.